Say hey everybody, Golfhouse here, and welcome back to the Stack. This is episode 8 on the Fullstack gaming server, and it has been a week since I've been on the server. Real life has taken me away from home, and I just got back today, and I hopped on the computer, and I gotta be honest with you, I'm a little apprehensive. You see, a few days ago, I received a tweet from Jopie the Yellow warning me.
Golf? Next time you go to the ocean monument, you might want to be recording.
Which she then followed up by saying,
It's a be careful what you wish for situation. Hint.
So, as you might imagine, I'm a little curious. Let's go ahead and get ourselves armed up. I don't think we'll necessarily need it, but you never know. Sheep's asking about the Wither fight. We'll get back with him in a second. But over at yonder ocean monument, there's something waiting for us. And I don't know what it is. So let's kind of put the head down. Oh, I don't see anything yet. Well, wait a minute. We've got some we've got some pumpkins on wool, and interesting. Asking where the tour guide is, where's the ocean monument. We had said in a previous episode that we were going to turn the ocean monument into a bit of, of a tourist attraction, and apparently the tourists have have gotten restless. So let's come over here and see see what else we've got. Oh, we've got a whole crowd of people, and I use the term people rather loosely. Over here, there's a little one. I'm bored. Wow. And, you know, the sad thing is, I was helping Jopie. Collect pumpkins to because I thought she was trying to light up the place. Clearly. Oh my goodness, look at all of these people. What is this one? Oh, this one's lost. Oh, so this is a tourist exhibit gone. I'm feeling a little mining fatigued. That's awesome. Apparently, this is a tourist attraction gone horribly wrong. We have not been doing our due diligence in getting this in getting this done. So I'm gonna go and just kind of wander around all of the people. This is not where we wanted our tourists to go. This is incredibly dangerous. Yes, it is. There's the mining fatigue. I don't have time for you, Guardian. Let's come over here. Oh, well, the sun is too hot. I want ice cream. I don't have ice cream in Minecraft. So I think that, I know that Jopie is behind this, but I think she had an accomplice in our friend Stress Monster, because she had the telltale signs of being over here in her last episode, because she had a few minutes of mining fatigue left. So let's see what's over here. Oh, we've got an ice cream stand with a snowman. Oh my goodness. So yeah, pudding. You want pudding. This ice cream had better be good. Oh, so yeah, this is This is probably a sign that we should maybe get some more work done on carving out this ocean monument. So, since we last spoke, and before I headed off to Texas for work, I spent some time up there at the music disc farm, and we've actually got ourselves quite a little collection here. As you can see, we've got 11 of the 12 music discs. The only one of the 12 that we don't have, ironically enough, is the one titled 11, the one that looks kind of broken and it's all spooky and stuff. But these aren't the only 11 discs that we've gotten. We've gotten a whole bunch of duplicate discs. We gave 4 to Mr. Sheepco as a gift for something that he gave us that is going to factor in pretty importantly as we work on that build a little bit later. But then the rest of them, I've decided that I'm going to sell, which means that we need to open up a record store. So, of course, we want to build our record shop in Spawn, but the Spawn town is getting a little bit low on space. So what we're going to do is kind of come over here to one of the kites. Let's chicken up. Over here where the cow farm is, this is a kite that doesn't seem to be getting much love lately. So we're going to come over here and do something about it by building us a nice little record shop. I've gone ahead and I've made myself a few 100 blocks of iron here because I think the kind of the feel that I'm going to try to go for is kind of a almost like a 50s diner kind of a deal, since you know, the 50s diners are where the jukeboxes are and you know, that kind of thing. Maybe some Fonzie action, you know, hitting the jukebox and saying "Hey." Some of you are probably too young for that. Most of you are probably too young for that. Anyway, we need to pick out a good spot. It looks like this area over here has been claimed by Van. He's going to be making a horse stable. There's a naked sheep over there somewhere. We ought to get him to some grass. That poor sheep has been naked for a long time. So I think we might come either over here or over here behind the cow farm. There's going to be more space over here. So let's go ahead and answer our phone. But before I do that, I'm going to lay out... Maybe I need a better pick if I'm going to be playing with iron. Let's go ahead and lay out an area roughly starting here. Maybe there. That sounds good. And we'll just kind of go around into kind of the rough structure of the building, and it's going to look like that. I had originally decided to kind of go all the way across this little section here, but I ultimately decided against that, and I've put the entrance kind of at the, you know, kind of where the center is here. Yeah, pretty much like that. And that kind of makes the building a little off-center, but I think I kind of like that. If you think back to, you know, kind of early, well, not early 20th century, but mid 20th century diners here in America, they were not kind of centered. The entrances were not centered because you came in and there was, you know, kind of a booth here. Now we're not going to be doing all that. We're not going to be setting this up as a diner because this is, of course, a record store. So I think what we're going to do is eventually put some glass up here because most diners are pretty open. They've got huge windows and that kind of thing. We're gonna keep that up. One of the other things that we really need to focus on is the floor. The look that I'm going for is a very bright kind of primary colors or white or black kind of checkerboard pattern across the floor. So wood's not gonna do. Snow and black wool or white wool and black wool would work out. What I would really like is some coal blocks, but Pigglesworth is is not done with his project yet, and the coal blocks need to go his way. So I'm going to kind of think of something that we can use here to make us a nice little checkerboard pattern floor. I don't know what we're going to come up with, but I'm sure it'll be grand. After much careful deliberation and more trial and error than I care to admit to, I've decided to go with red and white. More specifically, redstone blocks, and then the white ones. Now this is kind of a departure for me. I don't normally build with these items. I've built with shiny white before, but I don't know that I've ever really done a whole lot with just the regular white. But we're gonna pretty much go just all the way across here. I have to do a little bit of math and make sure that this is right. So that's two, that's two, that's two. Ooh, iron. That's two, that's two, and that's two. Okay, so this is gonna even up just about perfectly. So we can come over here, do this, do that. We'll go ahead and have us some of that, even though it isn't necessary, you know, with the iron farm. Iron ore, as Jopie has found out, is a useful building tool for me. So let's just come over here. We'll grab these. We'll stick in some of this to kind of fill that in. Dot, 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 dot. Okay, back to where we were. So white, white, red, red, white, white, red, red. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of fill in the rest of the floor here, and then we have to figure out kind of what the layout of the music store is going to be. Okay, so it's starting to come together. I've gone ahead and I've done the entire floor, and it looks actually a lot less gaudy than I thought it was going to be. But that's not saying much because I thought it was going to be really gaudy. I also went ahead and I put up the windows, and I was thinking about maybe, you know, kind of putting in some kind of pillars along here, but then I ultimately decided, you know what, I'm just going to go with the glass, and if I don't like it later, I'll change it. I went ahead and I put the iron blocks around the top of the window frames there. I don't know what I'm going to do with the roof. I don't want to use iron all the way up. I need something a little bit less ironic for the roof. I'll probably go with stone brick stairs or slabs or something like that. Slabs might actually, maybe not even stone brick slabs, just stone slabs in general. That might do the trick. And we're also, because we were kind of basing this on a diner theme, but we're not making this a diner. I'm making this a record shop. So I think, you know, maybe getting some oak, some oak stairs and slabs to kind of build up something that looks a little bit like record store shelves, that kind of thing. Maybe along here would probably be a good fit, and then maybe a little checkout counter over here. It would be awesome if we could trap a villager in here. Maybe find a villager zombie and cure them. You know, because The Cure is a band, and curing zombie villagers is something that The Cure probably did at one point. I'm grasping here, but anyway, we can cure a zombie villager and stick them here at some point, or maybe we just get a regular villager. We'll have a roof over this, so it's not like they're going to catch on fire. Maybe we can find just a regular zombie and trap them in here. But I'm going to go ahead and kind of finish off the roof. I think I'm going to go with slabs, because if I go with stairs, then it's going to go up like that and down, and it's going to look too much like an A-frame house. If I go with slabs, I can maybe go up a little bit and then kind of round it off. Yeah, I think that's going to be the ticket. So let me do that. I'll get that done. I'll get the shelves in, and then we'll see how this looks. Okay, so the interior is done for now. It's going to be a work in progress. I'm not entirely sure I'm sold on the iron blocks now. You see, I've gone through and I've kind of swapped out the corners for some of the plain white stuff. I don't think I want to do the entire building in that, because then it's going to contrast, well, not contrast, it's going to match with what we've got down here. But I'm going to have to give that some thought. We kind of moved away from that 50s diner kind of look, and now I don't know, it just seems kind of lost. But I'm going to give it a couple of days and see how I feel about it later. We've also gone ahead and given it a name. We've called it the House of Blues, proprietors of fine vinyl. And in here, I've gone ahead and I've put up some chests with some signs above them to tell you which which discs are in which chests. Now, we don't have a super full inventory. You see, some of these only have one disc, some of them have 2 or 3. We've got a couple over here, particularly this one here, number 11, where we don't have any, I think, Ward. Well, we do have some Ward. It's Strad that we don't have any. We actually have Strad back at the colony, but we only have 1 copy, so we're keeping a hold of that. We're going to have to do some AFKing to get some more discs, and I'm kind of leaving this area a bit unfinished until I can get a villager in here. I think what my plan is to kind of chop these down when a zombie villager is near, and I've got the requisite tools to cure them. And then once we've got him cured, we'll come over here and we'll put up some iron doors to keep critters out and to keep customers in. So I was kind of bouncing around payment ideas, and I've decided on 1 diamond for any 2 discs. We'll see how that goes. That seems like a pretty fair trade, given how rare the discs are for people who aren't us. And because we don't want anybody to be unsatisfied with their purchase, we've given them a jukebox that they can then listen to discs before they buy. But then they buy. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. We've made some significant progress. Expect some changes to this in the future. We've only begun to scratch the surface of our commercial endeavor. If you've liked this episode, go ahead and click that like button. If you've really liked it, go ahead and click the subscribe button. And if me being the victim of a vicious Jopie the Yellow pumpkin pranking and the establishment of a fine record store in this episode makes you feel a little bit better about your Minecraft experience, go ahead and stalk me on social media. I'm darn near everywhere. And until next time, my name is Golfhouse. This has been Fullstack. We'll catch you later.